Hello guys, my name is Kaimana Kane, and today I'm going to be giving you a book review on what was Woodstock. So Woodstock, well, the whole concert really just began on August 15, 1969, but they had to plan so long before. They had to buy the land, they had to get all the materials, they had to get the right equipment, and they had to hire so many band players, singers, drummers, guitarists, electrical guitarists. I mean, it was just crazy, and I'm mind blown that they actually pulled this off. So the two main hosters who thought of the idea and began, they made their association on how to create this. They were named Joel Roseman and John, I forgot the John's last name, but it was something that rhymes with Roseman. That's all that I remember. But so the concert took place at a New York dairy farm, and the farmer was named Miriam, or however you pronounce it, and her husband. And their plot of land was so big, they thought it was a perfect place to hold a concert, like a peace concert, for over 500,000 people that attended the concert. And the crazy thing is, although they lost a lot of money, it was free. Because the reason why it was free is because I thought it was kind of a stupid idea, but I guess they do them, but since people, 5 or 10 people snuck through the gates, they went on the speakers and I was announcing everything is free. And I'm like, just because 5 or 10 people snuck through the gate, they could just have someone guarding there, or they could hire a security guard, and only 100 people would have gone through there, since the security guard would come. But that's only 490,900 people left to go. I mean, you could have saved so much money, but I meant they do them, and they love music, and they just wanted to get playing because it was already practically really late. And it talks about all your favorite 1960 rock and roll bands, but anyway, this book just talks about a lot of rock and roll bands, as you can see, right here, or right here. I'll give you a second to read that. But anyways, it just takes a long time. I mean, that's what is worth 50 pages of this book. I mean, it's just a lot of singers at that time, and it went from Friday, Saturday to Sunday of constant rock and roll playing, not rock and roll, rock and roll playing, except for at 1 a.m. they'd stop, and then they'd keep on playing at 6:30 a.m. I mean, they only have a 5-hour and 30-minute break to sleep and make sure the concert is working, going correctly, not anyone smuggling guns or anything. They just checked around and they thought, oh my god, I'm really loving life right now. That's actually what I believe Joel said. But it just talks about all your favorite 1960 rock bands, and the thing is, they didn't get ready for this, but it actually rained. And they had to put tarps all over the speakers, the microphones. Sadly, they had to put the concert to a postpone. But still, people had so much fun, and Miriam and her husband, I forgot the name, but they just had so much fun because they had a free ticket to the concert, and they could just look at their farm, just realizing how good they did on letting Joel and John buy their plot of land. So I mean, this book is really big because mentioning all the rock bands. I mean, this book is really good, but I still got two more things to mention. Sadly, it was really fun. A lot of people said that they gave tips, and that's how they earned like $1,000 or something, I think. But still, it costs more money to get the equipment, to hire the rock bands, the singers, the drummers, the guitarists, the electrical guitarists. I mean, it was crazy. But they had to put the tarps over the speakers so it wouldn't get wet, and the concert got postponed, as I already said. But sadly, although it was a very happy time, there were 2 deaths. Well, I don't know why you should still have your tractor out, the farmers, why the farmers still had their tractor out. I mean, they could just at least wait for 3 days. I mean, am I right? But sadly, one of the tractors ran over a teenager, and well, it was a pretty sad death. They rushed him to the hospital to make sure he was breathing, but he wasn't, sadly. And another one was a drug overdose, and he was immediately rushed to the hospital, but within a few minutes, he sadly died. I mean, it was a pretty happy time, and I think the people there were really happy. And at the end, there's a poster of Max and Miriam. I mean, it's just crazy, the amount of trash. I mean, they own so much land. I mean, imagine owning that much land. You can host like 3 amusement parks going all at once. But it costs money, just like Woodstock did. But those were the 2 things that I just mentioned. As always, I will show you the pictures. You already saw Max and Miriam. And here you can see Jimi Hendrix closes the concert early Monday morning. And you can see people climbing on the speakers, and they're really a lover for music. Here's the who performed before dawn on Sunday, and left to right, John Entwistle, Roger Daltrey, Keith Moon, and Pete Townshend. And it's crazy to think that this is just the crowd. I mean, that's 500,000 people right there. And here's the famous Woodstock movie poster, and volunteers making food for the crowd. And also, food was another problem, and I'm going to tell you about it while I'm showing the pictures. So there wasn't a lot of food to go around, but some people actually volunteered to bring food. They volunteered to make food with the given ingredients, and it's just a lot of stuff. And well, people were tired. There was a lot of drugs, and here's Michael Lang on the left and Chip Monk on the right. And I forgot to mention this, but the traffic. Oh my God, the traffic was crazy. The traffic, people had to stop from miles back just to get to Woodstock. I mean, the city was crowded with cars. And here's the bibliography. There's the timeline. I mean, people had to walk a few, like 10 miles just to get to Woodstock. I mean, it was a crazy time, but at least everyone had fun. So I hope you like my book review. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And peace out.